Why should your editor look deprecated when it's next to simple terminal emulator, especially when you always struggle with mess on your desktop and you want to see through the window like your terminal allows you? Welcome to Ctrl Z, a channel when I try to make everything transparent to you. Maybe at least half transparent. First, my solution for Linux. I should let you know that I use MX Linux with XFCE graphical environment. I will need the name of the editor window in order to make a rule in a config file, so I will install xprop. You can find the commands in the description below. Once installed, I can launch it by typing its name in the terminal. My cursor has changed to a crosshair, so I will aim and click on the editor's window. The terminal outputted a lot of text, and I'll need to find the editor's name within it. Here it is. With this knowledge, I can configure my window manager, which may be different from yours. My active compositor is Compton, used by the X11 display server protocol. Different compositors exist depending on whether you use X11 or Wayland. Here are some examples. I can open Compton's configuration file and add a rule at the end. 90 in this case means the window will have 90% transparency. Use decimal increments as more precise values might not work. Save the file. You can do the same with the GUI, like a true chat using commands. I already had these rules in place. I will remove the extra ones. That should be enough. I will reopen the window to check if anything has changed. Apparently not. I guess I need to restart the system. And it worked. Now it looks cool and modern. You can even put Stack Overflow behind the window and retype what you find there. I also found a way to create a glass effect using a plugin called Glassit, but it didn't work for me. Let me know if it works for you. Now, let's move to Windows. Among the many apps I found, I think this one is the best because it's lightweight, free and open source. It's called Spooky, props for the cool name. After installing this small package, you need to configure it and specify the application you want to use Spooky with. Open the setup and choose the application in the file picker. Click Apply and it should work. Or not. What did I do wrong? Oh yeah, I didn't select the executable file. Now that I've chosen it, I can set the transparency level. Another useful feature is that I can set different levels for unfocused windows. Alright, it worked without restarting the system. Nice! If you thought I made this video about making windows transparent, you're wrong. The title suggests turning the VS Code into a ghost. To make VS Code invisible, there's a simple way. First, uninstall VS Code. Don't forget to sweep the floor after this. Then, go to the VSCodium website. There you will find another IDE which is actually a fork of the VS Code. It's free and open source like VS Code, but without the stuff that comes with Microsoft version. No one is watching your keystrokes, telemetry is turned off by default. It closely matches the stable version of Microsoft product, so don't worry about VSCodium being outdated. You can find installation files for almost all operating systems. So, nothing's stopping you from making your VS Code a ghost to Microsoft.